Hey, what's going on everybody? Gundam Flexing here, and today I'm going to be unboxing the RMS-108 Marasai Unicorn version, the Neo Zeon Attack Use Mobile Suit. Now this is number 138 in the series. Looking at the side of the box, this is the Marasai. It does come with a very elongated rifle. He does have that cool bent shield that replaces the knuckle shield on his right shoulder. And of course he has his spike shield. I like the piping system. It's dark red, sort of like blood red as well. Looking at his mono eye, it looks like it's an actual piece and not a sticker. His skirt at the bottom of his legs are a little bit bigger than Zaku's, and he has a very big helmet as well with a very long spine, that single unicorn. This is the back of the completed kit. See if I could get the image to focus. Piping system on the back of his legs. I think these are separate pieces, not sure to include separate pieces in the elbows. If not, I'm going to paint over them. He has a lot of rocket systems in his backpack too. A lot of thrusters, so there's like 2 on each side and then they got 3 in the center. Not really sure if he has rocket system, or excuse me, thrusters at the side of his skirt, and I like how they break up in the side right here, so they're like separate pieces. This is the back. This is the art in his little battle pose, and this is his schematics. So he's 17.5 meters tall, 33.1 tons. It's pretty cool. Let's see at the other end of the box. So here is a battle pose, and you could see that underneath his shield, I believe these are going to be beam saber holders. And yeah, they go on the bottom of his shield. And his little machine gun, the other end could turn into a beam saber. I'm gonna have to look that one up, and it's a yellow beam saber too. This is going to be his grenade. Just looking at this art too, there's a lot of opportunities to do panel lining, and it fits so well because the color scheme is so dark. Just multiple colors of green with crimson red. So here is a close-up of his face. That's nice. And of course, behind his joints, behind his knees and elbows, it looks like a separate piping system. Hopefully they're separate pieces. And of course we have, okay, so they are thrusters underneath his skirts, underneath his legging skirts, and of course his backpack. Now what's also really cool is that this is like a bullwhip with the end of a, somewhat like the end of his grenade, which also matches the box art right here, where he just whips it out. So you get that too, which is pretty nice. And I'm not sure what this is. Of course, you get the back of his shield, but this is his weapon system. So the other end could turn into a beam saber. That's pretty sick. Of course, we've got the whip with the end of the grenade and multiple hands for all options. Oh, it looks like this piece could also be a machine gun with a slanted machine clip. Of course, we have the grenade and then his beam saber. So this is really nice. This kit is actually sitting in my backlog for quite some time. Finally, I'm getting to it, and because of the color scheme, and I already have the Zeon Gundam markers, I think this would be a good opportunity for me to somewhat customize this kit a tad bit. These are the stickers that comes in the kit. So obviously one is probably his mono eye if it's not a clear piece. The other will probably be on his rifle and on his, he doesn't have one on his forehead, so it might be behind his backpack. And of course you've got like 2 black pieces here. Here we have the PC caps and the runner itself. Here they are, so this is pretty sweet. The piping system underneath his joints, behind his joints, are actually separate, which is nice. And what I like about the high grade stuff, unlike the master grade ones, because the master grades you actually have to peel them off or pull them out and then put them back in another piping system. But here, since they come in one, it's easier for me to just use a Gundam marker and just panel line all the details, which is pretty sweet, because then when you're done, you can just rub it with an eraser and it goes right in very nice. And the same for the piping system in his face and his backpack, and I believe these are probably going to be behind his knees maybe. But this is one bag of various pieces, various colors. You see the beam sabers here. And we see his horn right here. Here is the second bag. So this is not a complete green, it's like a beige brown green color. We see two big pieces here, there for his skirt. So this runner here is most likely for his legs. And then behind this is, we have the helmet, which is pretty sweet. It's more like a samurai helmet. His feet, shoulders, most likely arms, and his face. So I don't see a single mono eye piece, so most likely the green stickers we saw will be his mono eye. But that's the second bag with 2 runners. And this is the third and final bag, and we have the much darker military green colors. We have his body pieces here and here. We have his shoulder piece, his skirt, part of his skirt here. Some more pieces, his shields, and the bottom of his feet. And we also have a runner right here. Very small runner, most likely for his weapon systems. The system here that his rifle and beam sabers. Or that holds the beam sabers, excuse me. So 3 bags with very limited runners, as tradition with most high grades. Here is the pamphlet. Again, you witness this guy in Mobile Suit Gundam Unicorn. And this is what I mean, you could always use a Gundam marker to go into the crease, and it definitely makes it stand out. Here it is. It's just like the box art. Here is a pretty cool, nifty battle pose that we also witnessed in the box art, and as you could tell, a lot of opportunity to his panel line on his chest, the little indentions in his shoulders, his spike shield, which his spike shoulders right here, I'm going to most likely repaint those just to make the kit stand out a tad bit more. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. I also like that his helmet here on the sides, these are actually separate pieces, like that circular piece on the side of his helmet. It's really nice. And of course we see a bunch of other features that we also witness on the side of the box. Here's the end of the instructions, but let's look at how many runners. So this is how many runners. We have A, B1, B2, C1, F. So really we have like 4 runners, not that many. Looking into the instructions, it's very simple. As tradition with most other instruction sheets, you're just going to start with the limbs, the body, and you put it all together, and then you build the legs, etc., etc. So really 4 runners, this kit shouldn't be too much of a hassle. What I already like about this guy is that the piping system is separate. I think that's huge. And the fact that you also get this cool little bullwhip with the end of the grenade, his unique shields, his very unique long range and close quarter combat weapon, his very wide skirts at the side, and the fact that they also come with thrusters at the end. I just really like darker colors, so like RX-79 and Marasai, dark green or dark blue colors is the way I like to go. Here's the back pose, which we saw in the box art. So I also do plan to do a lot of panel lining on this guy, and aside from the pipings, I'd also like to paint the inside of the thrusters if I could manage to pull that off. Most likely it'll be dark red. And then I'd also like to use some of my weathering and sort of like make him age, make him look like he's aged for a bit. Here's his rifle, more like a machine gun. Here's his beam saber, so he does have quite a lot of weapon selections. Of course, we have this machine pistol right here, and his grenades here, multiple hands, a lot of thrusters on his backpack, and his double shield that stacks on top of each other and can bend. These are the color guide. So I'm very excited for this kit. It's been in my backlog for, I'd say, about good 4 months already. It's been quite some time. So I want to get on my way to knock this guy out, and I'm going to use my Gundam markers and see what I could do. But that's all I have for this kit so far. You can find this kit on Amazon for like 14 bucks. Totally worth the money just from the unboxing video itself. It looks like it has ton of features, and I don't really foresee any issues building this guy. Of course, that may change once I start digging into the instructions. But awesome kit so far. Going to use Gundam markers. Dark green, dark colors are the way to go. If you guys have any questions, put them down in the section below and I'll get right to them. Other than that, thank you all for watching. Keep your eyes out for the speed build video. I'm going to try to do the speed build video a little differently this time, and hopefully you all enjoy it. Thanks.
Peace.